Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Bay City Players as we present a night of original plays. My name is Mike Wisniewski, and I'm glad you have joined us for our 21st online performance. Last week, we brought you an original play, From the Top, by Scott C. Sickles. Tonight, we are thrilled to present 4 short comedies, and they are The Donor Class and Leading Players by Scott Carter Cooper from Chicago, Illinois, Dr. Smarty in the New Normal, a Zoom play by Andy Reynolds from Great Barrington, Massachusetts, and Assertiveness Training by Judy Kloss from Nashville, Tennessee. Bay City Players is excited to participate in the Make Art virtual campaign started by our friends at Midland Center for the Arts. We would also like to thank our past and present season sponsors, Chemical Bank, Independent Bank, Landau Packaging Systems, Skorupski Family Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Wildfire Credit Union, and Michigan Sugar. Bay City Players is dedicated to our mission of providing high-quality theatrical experiences for the entertainment, education, and enrichment for all members of the community. The show must go on, but virtually. So if you're enjoying our virtual performances brought to you by Original Playwrights, please consider donating to Bay City Players by going to our website, click the donate link. Any amount you give is greatly appreciated. So now, this is a little off the subject for this evening. As many of you know, God of Carnage was postponed just 1 week from opening night due to COVID-19. Our talented cast and crew and production team have worked too hard on this hilarious satirical comedy to let it go to waste. So we are happy to be offering it in a brand new format. This show has been professionally filmed in HD and will be made available to stream at a discounted price one more weekend, September 18th, 19th, and 20th, through Broadway On Demand. This is a fully realized production filmed in its entirety. It contains coarse language and adult situations. Please visit our Facebook page for more information or visit our website. Now, tonight we are fortunate to have one of our playwrights with us, and she is going to talk about her play, and that is Judy Kloss. Judy?
Hey, thanks for the chance and for doing this reading of it. Assertiveness Training started out as a comedy sketch of sorts. I was part of a group that was trying to put together a comedy troupe that would maybe have a TV show like SNL, that kind of a thing. So they were having a backers audition. They were starting it on stage. They weren't sure what they wanted to do, but they were casting performers. I was one of the writers, and the people running it really felt that they only needed 1, maybe 2 women. And I thought that there were 4 women who were just so strong when they auditioned, just partly based on their monologues, because I felt that I and the other writers hadn't provided them enough material in terms of sketches that they read at auditions to shine. So when they came to the callbacks, I felt all 4 of these people should get in. And I wrote a sketch that I felt was tailor-made to let each of them show how funny she could be and how strong she could be. And that worked. They got into the sketch troupe. Unfortunately, it never became a TV show. But then I reworked it, and it's gone through a bunch of changes. And that is my short play, Assertiveness Training.
Great. Thank you very much. So with our doors still closed, hopefully not for long, we are grateful to use this platform to connect with each other. So please feel free to comment as the show goes on and let us know what you think. Our cast comes to you with little rehearsal time and without access to our theater has found props and costumes to use from their own home. Now, if you are interested in participating in future programs such as this, please message us on our Facebook page or message myself on Facebook, MJ Wisniewski, and we will add you to our list. Now, speaking of cast, when I call your name, give a wave to the audience, let them know where you're from, what play you're in, and what your character's name is. Madeline Vallazza.
Hello, I'm coming to you from Midland, Michigan. I'm playing She in the Donor Class and Georgia in Assertiveness Training.
Andy Harrington.
Hi, I'm Andy from Midland, Michigan, and I am playing He in the Donor Class, Justin in Leading Players, and Peter in Dr. Smarty in the New Normal.
Jessica McFarland.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm in Bay City, Michigan, and I'm playing the doc in Donor Class and Tina in Assertiveness Training.
John Tanner.
Hello, John here, and I'm from Auburn, and I will be playing Henry in Dr. Smarty in the New Normal.
Joshua Garcia,
Hi, everybody. I'm from Houston, Texas. My name is Josh, and I will be playing Brian in Leading Players.
Trashan Donald,
Sorry. Hi. I'm coming to you from Saginaw. I will be playing Zora in assertiveness training and Gwen in Leading Players.
and Marcy Rogers.
Hi everyone, I'm coming to you from Midland, Michigan, and I will be playing Midge in assertiveness training.
Great, thank you. And tonight we have Jacob Kaufman behind the scenes, making sure everything sounds and runs smoothly. Finally, our narrators for tonight are Judy Kloss, one of our playwrights, and Ann Kukla.
Hi, I'm Ann, and I'm coming to you from Bay City, and I will be narrating 3 of this evening's presentations.
Great, thank you all for joining us tonight. Now sit back, hopefully you have a drink and a snack in hand, and enjoy our four short plays.
Good evening. Our first presentation this evening is The Donor Class by Scott Cooper. A struggling couple reaches the decision that it's in the best interest of their family to donate her reproductive organs to another couple with difficulty having children, only to discover that the process isn't what they think. The setting is a clinical waiting room. A couple enter. They seem to know what they're doing as they take a seat.
Did you remember to take the peanuts out of Rebecca's lunch bag?
Yes.
The school is serious about nuts. She'll be sent home if she has any in her lunch bag.
I know. There are no nuts.
I don't want her to be embarrassed in front of her whole class.
I took care of it.
Did Smarty look a little pale to you?
No, he's fine.
Are you?
I'm sure. Relax. We've talked this through 100 times.
I know.
You said this is the best thing for the family, and you're helping someone else.
I know.
This was all your idea, but we don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's not your responsibility.
I know.
We'll
But-
find the money somewhere else if we have to.
No, I read all the literature you brought home. This is what makes sense. I mean, we're done having kids, right?
We can't afford any more.
I know. And if I don't do this now,
I know.
I'm not getting any younger.
No.
The time is now. They won't want me in a few years.
Look at me. We have a beautiful family. We'll find the money someplace else if you don't want to do this.
Where?
I don't know, but we will.
Oh, God.
I love you.
An androgynous person enters carrying a clipboard and wearing a lab coat.
You must be 769 AJ7, yes?
Yes.
I apologize for the informality of numbers, but we found anonymity makes things easier for the contributor and the recipient. And you're here to...
Make a donation. Yes, that's right.
Well, of course you understand that strictly speaking, you're not making a donation. This is an outright sale. You will be liable for any tax implications.
Yes.
We find things are easier if we refer to this part of the process as a contribution.
We understand.
Because that's what you're doing, contributing to another family and helping them have children they might not otherwise have. Financially speaking, you have the option to receive payments over time, which will result in a higher payout, or to receive a lump sum, which will result in a lower price and most likely a higher tax penalty.
Yes, well, we understand. We've decided on the lump sum. Isn't that right, honey?
Yes.
So, very good. As described in Section 907C of your contract, if you go that route based on your age and if the medical examination verifies your statements, we are prepared to issue a check today for $300,000.
Wow.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Will it be enough? 2 kids.
I would think so. And then some. We could get you the deluxe vacuum and maybe a dishwasher too.
Many of our contributors come here specifically to fund college tuition for their children. Is that your goal? Of course, what you do with the money is your business.
Of course. That's our main reason. College. Yes.
Yes.
While we can't guarantee tuition costs when your children are of college age, we do have some discount agreements with some of the major universities in the country.
Oh, which ones?
I'm not at liberty to say at this time. A full list can be made available to you once you've signed the confidentiality agreement. Your contribution has been made and payment accepted.
I see.
But I guarantee you'll be pleased.
Oh, that's nice.
So, if everything is in working order, let's begin. Have there been any injuries or illnesses that might impact fertility?
Oh, no.
Excellent. Now, the price we've determined is based on age and verification of functionality. So, if you'd please come with me, we'll put you through some basic testing.
She begins to follow the doc.
No, ma'am. We'll just need your husband for the next couple of hours. Once we've harvested his unit and it's been accepted, you can come back to collect him. It should be about 2 hours.
Oh, no. I'm the one. You're harvesting my unit.
I don't understand.
Well, I already have 2 children. I don't need my ovaries or uterus any longer, so I'm the one making the contribution.
We think it's the right time to share her reproductive unit with a family who's been less fortunate.
Oh, I see.
Is there a problem? Oh, they don't want me. You don't want me?
We're just not accepting female contributions at this time. There's not a strong demand for female units. I thought this would have been explained to you. We harvest male units. Everyone wants a working penis these days. Sometimes it's a question of aesthetics. Sometimes it's an issue of functionality. There are various reasons. We're on a schedule here, but quickly. This is quite a competitive market. The base price of $300,000 covers the harvesting of the prostate and testicles, leaving you with a penis. There are prosthetics and hydraulics we can provide to render the remaining equipment somewhat functional, but nothing works like the original. In certain situations, primarily where there's a particularly pleasing complete unit, we can make an additional offer for the penis, depending on the history of performance and aesthetics, in which case, ma'am, you would be required to complete an affidavit swearing to the ability of the penis to sexually satisfy a female partner.
Oh.
That's not what we...
How exactly is the bonus determined?
What?
They don't want women, honey. You heard the doctor. Everyone wants a penis now. Women aren't wanted. Are they, doctor?
I'm not sure I'd say that exactly, but historically speaking, I think we can all agree the contributions of women have been severely undervalued. So, applying the logic of the free market, we've simply found a way to monetize the most prized aspect of a man, his organ. Again, I think we can all agree that the way we value the male organ has shaped much of human history.
Honey?
What?
What do you think?
You want me to be castrated?
You heard the doctor. Your penis is the most valuable thing we have. Of course, that all depends on how the bonus is calculated.
We pay by the inch.
Oh, well, still, honey, you said every little bit helps.
But we came here for you.
No, we came here for the children. You said we can't afford any more children, so we should share our good fortune with those who've been less fortunate.
But we agreed you'd be making the contribution.
But didn't we say we need to do whatever we could for our children? Isn't that why we're here? Money for the children?
Wait.
I understand your apprehension, but I assure you it's perfectly safe. We extract the sex organ from the contributor and replace it with an extendable plastic tube system that allows for fluid waste and sexual stimulation for your female partner.
See?
The tube comes in an assortment of sizes and colors.
Oh, did you hear that, honey? Colors, such as?
And prints.
Do you have a Burberry?
It's coming out next fall.
Oh.
But something to look forward to with our biannual flush and fresh maintenance plan.
Why are we even talking about this? I'm not doing it.
But they come in colors.
But
How much do you pay per inch?
$100,000 for the first 4 inches, and then $1 million for each additional inch.
Think of that. Think what we can do with an additional $100,000.
But
Well, perhaps I should give you a few minutes to discuss, but don't take too long.
The doctor exits.
do you realize what this means?
It's for the children, honey.
No, that's what we were talking about.
About me.
We can still have a normal life if you don't have a uterus or ovaries. Things are very different if I don't have a penis.
Is that right?
Yes!
Well, I'm going to go out here and look at color chips, and I'll let you stay here and think about what I was prepared to do for our family and what exactly you're prepared to do. But make your decision snappy because we're on a schedule. And remember, colors.
She exits as the lights slowly dim and close in on he, who is left standing in the waiting room holding the brochure. End of play. Our next production is titled Leading Players by Scott Cooper. 2 actors prepared to audition for a production of Hamlet and play mind games, attempting to psych each other out, only to discover that a third unexpected actor has already won the coveted role. The scene is an empty stage. Brian sits on the floor at the back of the stage reading something. His lips are moving and he seems to be making gestures. Justin enters. Justin looks around for a moment, slightly confused. And about the same time, Brian and Justin see each other.
What?
Get the hell out.
The 2 meet center stage in an aggressive hug.
I haven't seen you in...
It was actually here.
What? A year ago?
Yeah, we were both called in for...
I didn't get it.
I know. Actually, well, I did.
Oh, hey, that's great. Sorry I missed it. I got Equus.
The boy?
No, the horse. But...
Oh, hey, that's a great part, too. Mm-hmm.
Great part.
Great.
So, how was...
Oh, I didn't actually do it. I went out to LA for the end of pilot season. In fact, I just came back for this audition from this pilot season.
That's awesome. They called you in from LA? That's just awesome. How did it go, the pilot season?
Oh, it's brutal. Have you ever been?
No, never been.
Oh, you know, just one audition after another. Same shit over and over. Angry young man this. Confused sidekick that. Can you take off your shirt? Practically every audition they wanted me to take off my shirt. Such a drag. But you know the drill. Got to play the game. God, in LA you're such a slab of meat.
Yeah, meat.
Man, I had to get out of there. Get my head back in the game. All that matters is the work.
The work?
Yeah, I'd much rather be doing 8 weeks in some tiny storefront for 6 people 3 nights a week and pouring soy lattes during the day to make the rent. All that matters is the work.
Exactly.
So, what about you? What have you been up to?
So, after Equus, things were a little quiet, but I just opened Midsummer.
Oh, hey, everybody's got a production of it on their resume, right?
Yep.
And you'd be an amazing Oberon.
Well, I mean, I'm understudying Oberon.
Oh. Well, that's cool.
I'm only doing it because the director's got a new take on the text. With Shakespeare, you know, it's all about what's in the text. He gives it all to you.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
Right there.
Mm.
So it's set in the 30s in sort of this, you know, detention center. Very Bauhaus, very expressionistic.
Yeah, an expressionistic detention center in the 30s. Germany?
Not really that specific. I mean, it could be Germany, or it could be Poland.
Interesting. And who are you?
Well, in this production, the fairies are, really the heart. It's really the fairy story. If you strip everything away and take a serious look at what Shakespeare's, actually wrote, so there's a strong focus, on us.
Yeah. You're fascist fairy.
I mean, the fairies are, we don't say a lot, but we're very conflicted, and we're on stage practically the whole time, watching, listening. My God, you wouldn't believe how much I'm learning, watching and listening. And we have this really stark choreography, right? Straight knees. It's all very...
Yeah. So, what are you called in for?
Now? Oh, Hamlet. I suppose you're up for...
Yeah. The Dane.
Great.
Well, I'm just gonna look it over.
Right. What have they got you reading?
Too solid flesh.
And...
Oh, just that.
Oh, okay. Well, don't let me go prepared. I'm doing To Be or Not to Be.
Great.
And Speak the Speech.
Okay.
And Alas, Poor Yorick.
Wow. All the greatest hits.
Yeah, but hey, I'm not doing solid flesh.
That's a relief.
We should...
Yeah, totally. Yeah. That would, yeah. I think I'm next. So excuse me.
Great. Good luck.
Ryan goes back to his spot upstage while Justin moves down to the edge of the stage and off to one side. Justin begins to quietly look over a sheet of paper he's pulled from his pocket. After a quiet moment.
The tip of the tongue tells the tale. The tip of the tongue tells the tale.
Brian continues with his vocal exercise. Meanwhile, Justin is downstage quietly trying to prepare. After a moment, a door from the side of the stage opens and an athletic woman is backing out of the room onto the stage.
That's awesome. I'm speechless. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. See you in 2 weeks. Off book. Do you want the door open? Close? Yeah, there's two. Okay, closed. Great. Okay, 2 weeks. No. Thank you.
Gwen walks across the stage, and just as she exits, she notices exactly who's downstage.
Justin?
Oh my God!
I can't believe it.
The two meet center stage in an aggressive hug.
I have been meaning to call you.
Same here.
And do you see who else is here?
Justin gestures to Brian, who is sheepishly standing upstage.
Look, it's you.
Brian!
Hi, Gwen.
Well, get over here and give us a hug.
They delicately embrace, keeping a fair distance between them and lightly patting one another on the back.
So, they called you back for Ophelia? You're not, you'd be amazing.
Oh, yeah, amazing.
But I don't think, Lady Macbeth? Yes. And hey, in this production of Midsummer, where you'd be an amazing Titania, she wears these knee-high black boots.
No. They called me in for Hamlet.
Hamlet?
Hamlet.
Yeah. And I shouldn't tell you this, but I think I got it.
Really?
Well, I mean, told me to start learning lines, so
Really?
yeah, so exciting. So what are you guys called in for?
They want to see us.
Yeah, we're here for the next show.
Yeah, after Hamlet. I mean, you know, the late night slot.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It's a two-man Christmas Carol. Trevor Jack is directing.
Yeah, very experimental, exploring, you know, the homoerotic themes in the Dickens classic. Isn't that how they described?
Totally. Mm.
Yeah, I'm Scrooge, and
I'm all the ghosts, all of them. You know, the ghosts. Yeah, we're reading the scene where
yeah, Christmas yet to come.
Yeah, right. The Christmas yet to come.
Climax of the play, so to speak. Yeah, Trevor wants to see Justin without his shirt. You should probably take that off now.
Yeah.
Seriously. Help you get the feel for the material. Don't you agree, Gwen?
Sure.
Justin slowly sheds his shirt.
See? Spirit of Christmas.
Well, look, I got a jet, but let's get a beer. Catch up.
Sounds great.
Delicate embraces all around.
Okay. Well, bye.
Gwen exits.
What the?
This is bullshit.
I came back from LA for this.
Yeah, well, they're just lucky today's performance got canceled, or I'd go in there and really...
What do we do?
No, maybe they were just, you know, being polite. I mean, seriously? Is there anyone less appropriate for Hamlet? There's not a single role.
Maybe she could play the skull, right?
Right?
Screw it. Screw it. This is my one chance to play this role. It's one speech. I may never get another chance. Just screw it.
Totally. I mean, what kind of gimmicky bullshit production is going to cast a woman, much less...
It's not fair.
It's not right. It's not right.
Hey, what do you say we blow out of here? Just get a beer. Forget them.
Right.
O'Grady's?
Excellent.
Let's do it.
Two gather up their things and begin to exit.
Oh, wait, I gotta hit the head. Do you know where...
Yeah, out through the house.
Okay.
In the lobby.
Great. I'll be back in a second. You go ahead, I'll catch up.
Great.
Justin exits through the house. Brian watches him leave and then drops his gear in the corner. He cautiously approaches the door to the audition room and knocks. Then he opens the door.
Hi, I'm Brian Miller. Are you ready? Great. I'll be doing Bernardo and the Player Queen.
Brian closes the door behind him. A moment later, Justin re-enters. Instead of making his way to the exit, he cautiously approaches the door to the audition room. He puts his ear next to the door and then gently knocks. Blackout. End of the play. Our third play this evening is Dr. Smarty in the New Normal. It is a Zoom play by Andy Reynolds. The characters are Henry, a newly diagnosed type 2 diabetic. His curmudgeonly exterior mass a heart of gold. Peter, an upbeat nutritionist. He wears his heart of gold on his sleeve to cover his unhappiness. The setting, the play takes place entirely on Zoom. In the backgrounds of each screen, we can see Henry's living room, featuring a painting of a seascape with poppy flowers, and Peter's home office, including a bookcase filled with books about nutrition. The time is May through June, the year 2020. We open in session 1. There are 2 Zoom screens. In the first screen is Peter in his home office. The second screen is blank. Henry can be heard but not seen. He grumbles indistinctly for a bit before he starts shouting in frustration.
This stupid thing. Damn, this stupid thing.
Mr. Richardson.
I can never make this damn stupid thing do what I want.
Mr. Richards.
Hey, where am I? Where the hell is my face?
Mr. Richardson.
I can see yours. Where the hell is mine?
Mr. Richardson, please calm down and listen to me.
What? Well, all right, go on. I don't have all day.
Do you? You see the little video camera icon in the corner?
The what?
There should be a little picture of a video camera in the lower left corner.
The lower left corner of what?
Of the window, the Zoom window, or whatever.
I don't see a Oh, wait. I see it.
Is there a red line through it?
A what?
Do you see a red line, like a slash going through it?
Yes. There's a red line. So what?
That means your camera's off. You have to click it.
I have to what?
Click it, with your mouse or with a trackpad.
My what? What do you mean? Oh, you mean I have to click this?
There you are.
What?
I can see you now.
Oh, Jesus. Is this what I look like?
Oh, you look great.
Yeah. I'm like a crazy person. Look at my hair.
Oh, your hair is great.
And I'm so pale.
It's lighting. You can adjust.
I look like death.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, well, you never laid eyes on me before in your life. I'm telling you, I look like death warmed over. Slightly.
Oh, you look great to me.
Yeah. Well, what do you know?
So, shall we begin?
If we must.
Let's see. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
It seems like we already started.
Right. So, when were you diagnosed?
A week ago. I don't know. The days all blur together. It's last Thursday.
Mm-hmm. And what led you to seek medical attention?
What led me? I was thirsty. For Christ's sakes, unbelievably thirsty. Well, that's what led me to seek damn medical attention.
And what was your main symptom? You were thirsty?
No, not just thirsty. Parched. I had to guzzle a gallon of water every 5 minutes and then piss it out every 10.
I see.
All night long, too. All night long. 8 or 9 times I was up having to piss like a racehorse. And I was tired, exhausted all the time, and irritable and grouchy.
More than usual?
Is that some kind of crack?
No, it's just a question.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to answer it.
Okay. So, what did you do? I mean, about your symptoms.
I called my damn doctor. That's what I did.
Dr. Volker?
What?
Dr. Volker, your primary care physician. It says here...
Why are you asking me if you already know?
Oh, I'm just... What did Dr. Volker suggest you do?
Well, she told me to go to the damn hospital.
Not high on your list of places to go, I imagine. I mean, with everything that's going on, I can understand your reluctance.
No, I wasn't reluctant. I wanted to know what the hell was wrong with me.
I would have been reluctant. I mean, an emergency room is the last place I want to be right now. What did they tell you at the hospital?
That I have type 2 diabetes, for Christ's sakes. Shouldn't you know all this?
Sorry. Yes, I know. I was just...
Yeah, well then, can we just get on with this?
Yes, I was just... How have you been feeling since?
Awful.
Still experiencing excessive thirst and urination?
Yes.
At the same level?
Well, no, but it doesn't mean that it's gone.
What medications did they prescribe?
I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. It's metamorphin.
How many milligrams?
I don't. Oh, 500.
Anything else?
Yeah. I've got 10 units of levomir and say 100 milligrams of Januvia. Januvia. These names are ridiculous.
The Levomir is by injection, right? You administering that yourself?
No, I have my damn butler who does it for me. What do you think?
And you're testing your blood glucose regularly.
Yes, I'm testing my damn.
What was your last result?
I don't. 325.
Not so bad.
Well, seems bad to me.
You should see some of my other patients. So, the reason we're here today is that Dr. Volker thought I might be able to offer some advice to help you adjust. You know, eating healthier to keep your blood sugars more stable. Now, I'm going to show you something. Let's see. Hold on just one second.
Peter's desktop appears.
What's happening?
I'm sharing my screen with you. Here we go.
A PowerPoint presentation appears. A goofy-looking cartoon doctor in front of a blackboard scrawled with the words, Dr. Smarty's Guide to Type 2 Diabetes.
What the hell am I looking at?
That's Dr. Smarty.
Who the hell is Dr. Smarty?
He's going to help us learn about your condition.
What the hell? What, do you think I'm a child or a moron?
No, it's just meant to be fun.
Yeah, well, it isn't.
Well, sorry, I thought...
Oh, let's just get on with it already.
Well, maybe we'll skip the intro.
Yeah.
He pages through several slides showing Dr. Smarty in various scenarios. He stops on a slide of a goofy-looking dog with a napkin around his neck holding a fork.
Here we are.
For Christ's sakes, what is that?
That's, Diet Dog.
What?
Diet Dog. He teaches people how to eat healthier.
You've got to be kidding. Dogs don't use forks.
Well, dogs don't know the difference between carbohydrates and proteins either. It's just a tool. Give it a chance, Mr. Richardson.
Fine.
Okay, then. Let's begin with the basics.
The slide switches to a picture of Diet Dog holding a broccoli spear in his paw. A cartoon bubble over his head says, a balanced diet is man's best friend.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
The screens go dark. Session 2. Peter is in his home office. Henry is fiddling with a little machine.
Who's doing your supermarket shopping these days?
No, I am.
Well, that's not good, Mr. Richardson. I told you last time you're in 2 of the high-risk groups now. You need to be more careful. Couldn't one of your children go for you, or grandchild?
No.
Neighbor, or...
No, there's no one.
Okay. After we're done, I'll email you a list of places that can help. What does it say?
Well, I don't know. This stupid thing is... All right. 234 mg/dl, whatever that means.
Amazing.
What?
Only a week since our first session, and you're well on your way. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm serious, Mr. Richardson. You're doing great. In no time at all, you'll be teaching me how to count carbs.
Not likely.
Well, today I thought we'd talk about exercise.
What about it?
Do you get much exercise?
Some.
Good, good. What do you like to do? Now, let me guess. Golfing? Biking? Yoga?
Oh, God, no. No, I walk, or I used to anyway.
Perfect. For how long?
Well, it depends. A mile, maybe, sometimes more.
Every day?
Not lately.
Well, we should get you back on a daily schedule. Walking is one of the best means of...
Peter is interrupted. He speaks to someone off camera.
What? Now? No. Go ahead. Seriously, what is it?
What is what?
You obviously have some very important reason for coming in here, even though you know I'm in a session.
Wait, are you talking to me?
No, sorry, Mr. Richardson. It's just, would you mind holding on a second? Seriously? You came in here to ask about your pudding. I didn't eat your freaking pudding. I don't even like...
What? Did you just say pudding?
Oh, sorry, not you, Mr. Richardson. I thought I was on mute. Can you hang on for a second?
Sure.
I'll be back.
Peter's screen goes black. After a moment, Henry secretively unwraps a chocolate bar and starts to eat it. Peter returns. Henry hides the chocolate bar.
I'm back. Sorry for that. I'm still adjusting to working from home. Tight quarters here. You know how it is. Now, where were we? Mr. Richardson, are you eating something? What is that you're eating?
Nothing.
Is that chocolate? Are you eating a Snickers bar?
No.
Mr. Richardson, what did I tell you? You can't eat Snickers bars anymore.
You can't tell me what I can and can't do.
Actually, that's what I'm being paid to do.
Hey, I'm an adult.
Then act like one. Start taking this seriously. Be responsible for yourself. Don't you want to be healthy? Don't you want to be in control? To live?
Hey, I lived plenty. I'm 82 years old, for Christ's sakes. What do I have to look forward to? My body's falling apart piece by piece. First it was my ears, then my knees, and now my pancreas. I'm a walking ache and pain. So, sue me if I want to eat a god-blessed Snicker bar.
I don't get it, Mr. Richardson. How am I supposed to help you if you don't want to help yourself? I'm here 100% for you, and it's not easy, you know, trying to keep up with work under these circumstances, dealing with patients through a machine instead of face-to-face, managing everybody's expectations. I'm doing the best I can, and all I ask is that somebody think about how this might be affecting me for once, instead of obsessing over whether I may have eaten all the pudding or not.
Are you talking to me now? Or someone else? Your wife? Girlfriend?
Boyfriend.
Oh.
Is that a problem for you?
What? No.
Because if it is...
No, it's not a problem.
Okay, then. Shall we continue?
No, sure.
What were we talking about? Oh, right. Exercise. It's important to get at least 30 minutes of exercise every day. I think I have a slideshow somewhere.
Oh. Does it involve a calisthenic cat or a kickboxing kangaroo or something?
No, not this time.
Oh, thank God. So, did you
Did I what?
eat his pudding?
The screens go black. Session 3. The two screens come up. Peter holds a hockey puck and a baseball.
This week, I thought we'd talk about portion control.
Great.
Now, what do you suppose these are?
The hockey puck and the baseball. My eyesight may be going, but I'm not totally blind yet.
Right. Of course not. But, I mean, they also...
Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. You're not a sports fan, are you?
Well, no. These are Oscars. You know, my boyfriend.
Yeah. Is he a sports fan?
Well, gay people like sports. Some, anyway.
Oh, I know that.
Well, anyway, I use this hockey puck and baseball to give an idea of appropriate serving sizes. One fruit or vegetable one fruit or vegetable serving is about the size of a baseball. One carbohydrate serving is the size of a hockey puck. See?
How are things going with Oscar?
Are you changing the subject, Mr. Richardson?
Hell yes. And would you please call me Henry? Mr. Richardson makes me feel old.
Okay. Henry.
Well, have there been any more pudding skirmishes?
No. In fact, no food-related skirmishes of any kind.
Oh, so you're getting along.
Peter checks to make sure the coast is clear, then lowers his voice.
I wouldn't say that. Things have been kind of tense. There were cuts at his job. He's been furloughed. So that's stressful. And I guess we're not used to spending this much time in the same space. We get on each other's nerves.
How long have you been together?
Oh, geez. Almost 3 years?
Newlyweds.
It feels like a lifetime.
Hey, talk to me when it's 30.
Oh, we'll kill each other before then. Sometimes I think I'm not meant to be in a relationship. And I tried your suggestion, by the way.
Oh.
Every time he says something annoying, I count to 10 before I respond.
Oh, and?
I never realized how many annoying things he says. I must have counted to 10 100 times yesterday. I thought he might strangle me.
Well, it always used to work for me.
I appreciate you trying to help. It was nice. Now, one protein serving is about the size of a deck of cards. I couldn't find a deck of cards, so we'll just use the hockey puck again. How many calories would you say are in a piece of chicken the size of this puck?
Henry has stopped paying attention. He's looking at the bookshelf behind Peter.
Henry?
Oh, say, are all those yours?
All what, mine?
Those books.
Oh, are you changing the subject again, Mr. Richardson?
Oh, I told you it's Henry. Now, every time we meet, I try to read those titles. You know, you could tell a lot about a person from their books.
And what did my book say about me?
That you're a bore.
What? I am not.
Well, they all look like they're about like books about nutrition.
Well, that's because they are all books about nutrition.
Is that the only thing you read?
Well, I think they make a nice backdrop. And they make me seem more professional, don't you think?
They make you seem like a bore. Don't you ever read anything worthwhile?
These are worthwhile.
I mean, literature?
Oh, I'm pretty busy. Not much time for pleasure reading.
You should take time. I mean, there's nothing like a really good novel. Have you read Henry James? No, you'd like him. He was a homosexual, too. Portrait of a Lady was my favorite.
You like Portrait of a Lady?
Is that so hard to believe?
No. I'll give it a try.
Will you?
Yes.
Will you?
I'll order it from Amazon today.
Promise?
I promise.
Good.
Now, shall we talk about fiber?
If we must.
Wait until I show you, through simple math, how a high fiber diet can change your life.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat.
The screens go dark. Session 4. The screens come up. Peter is sharing a sample restaurant menu listing a variety of choices of appetizers, entrees, and desserts. Henry is exasperated.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
Just give it some thought, Henry. Come on, what would you order? Remember, there's no wrong answer.
The fried chicken.
Wrong.
Hey, wait, you just said there was no wrong answer.
I lied. Fried chicken is the worst thing. All that breading and oil wreaks havoc on blood sugar, diabetes or not. If you don't know what to order, restaurants are a minefield.
You make it sound like it's some damn war or something. Anyway, you asked what would I order, not what I should order.
Okay, what should you order?
The grilled salmon and vegetables, obviously.
Right.
Except I hate salmon.
Oh, what's wrong with salmon? It's delicious.
If you're a damn cat.
Life should be a compromise, not a punishment.
Grilled salmon is a punishment.
It's the healthier choice.
It's cat food. Look, if I'm at a restaurant, I want to enjoy myself.
Well, you have to find ways of enjoying yourself that won't kill you.
I'd rather die happy full of fried chicken.
Well, you need to learn how to adjust to your new circumstances so you don't end up in a coma. Now, here's a familiar friend to offer a few tips.
The screen changes to a slide of Diet Dog holding an empty dinner plate. Large question marks dance around his head.
Oh, God. God, no.
What?
Not Diet Dog.
Come on, I know you love Diet Dog.
Diet Dog is a drip. Look at his face. I even like Dr. Smarty better. At least he's not a moron.
Dr. Smarty isn't in the section. It's Diet Dog or nothing.
I'll take nothing.
I think the visuals help.
They don't. Did you start the book?
What? Oh, yeah.
And?
It's great.
Peter, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. What do you really think?
It's not exactly an easy read. There are some seriously long sentences.
Yeah.
Sentences that go on for pages. Sometimes I lose the thread, and I have to reread whole sections to know what the hell he's even trying to say.
But it's beautiful, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. I suppose.
I'll keep at it. You'll be glad you did.
Okay. Want to guess what Diet Dog picked from the menu?
Not really.
The slide changes. Diet Dog's plate is full of leafy greens.
Spinach salad with grilled chicken. See? Diet Dog makes smart decisions that add value to his life.
This is stupid. It's not like I'm going to a restaurant anytime soon.
Sure you will. Things are open again. And I imagine you'll be quite in demand, eligible bachelor that you are. Oh, I mean it, Henry.
Yeah.
You're a good-looking guy. I'm sure you know lots of nice, attractive ladies who would jump at the chance to go out to a restaurant with you.
What makes you think I'm interested in nice, attractive ladies?
Oh, well, I just thought. I mean, you've been single for a while now, right? Since your wife passed away? I'm sorry, what was her name? I don't think you ever told me.
Gary.
I'm sorry?
My husband's name was Gary.
That's what I thought you said. Oh, geez. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm just so thick. I assumed.
Oh, yeah, you know the saying, when you assume.
I know. You could have said something.
Huh. You didn't ask.
How long has it been? I mean, since he...
8 months.
And how long were you married?
Married 8 years. Together for 41.
Wow. I wish I knew your secret.
Shouldn't we get back to Diet Dog?
Diet Dog can wait. I mean, after all, he is kind of a drip. How did you and Gary meet?
The screens go dark. Session 5. The screens return. Peter is speaking in low tones again.
He wants to go out more than I do. Our neighbors keep asking us over for a socially distant barbecue on their deck, and I'm just not ready for that. Maybe it's because I'm in the medical field.
Well, you're a nutritionist, not an ER doctor. Sorry. Just go on.
I don't know anymore what's normal and what's not. I just wish he understood.
Oh, people have different ways of handling things.
I wish he handled things the way I handle things.
Well, maybe it's not a bad thing that you have different outlooks. Maybe you balance each other out.
I think part of it is that he's depressed. Well, not that I'm not depressed, but at least I still have this. I mean, if only he had his work. I don't know. Should it always be this hard? I'm starting to think I'm meant to be single. It's not so bad being alone, is it? You don't have to answer to anyone else. You're only responsible for yourself and your own happiness.
The only bad part of being alone is that it gets kind of lonely.
Look at that. The session's almost over and we spent more time talking about me than we have about you. So, how have you been? How are your sugars?
Well, I haven't had anything above 130 all week.
Fantastic. I told you cutting out the Snickers bars would make a big difference. Or have you been exercising more?
I've been packing.
Packing?
Mm-hmm. I'm moving.
Oh, you never said. Well, that's exciting.
No, it isn't. I'm moving to a retirement community, for Christ's sakes. Now, I always used to say that I'd never be caught dead in one of those damn places. But I can't manage it anymore. Since Gary, the upkeep on this place is too much.
As Dr. Smarty says, it sounds like a smart decision that adds value.
Yeah, I was supposed to already be there by now, but all this started and everything was put on hold. Now the movers are set for next week, so I need to be ready. And the new apartment is so tiny. So what do you call it?
Downsizing?
Oh, yeah, right. Going through 41 years of crap is a workout.
Do you need help or?
No, I'm fine.
Because I'd be happy.
No, I'm fine, Peter. How's your book coming?
Oh, wow, it's gotten really good. Isabel's in Italy now, and she's with that horrible guy. I don't know how she could make such a mistake. It's like watching a really good friend make a series of terrible life decisions and being powerless to stop her. I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I knew you'd like it.
Can I ask you something? About that painting, the one behind you.
What about it?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't help but notice it, and I just... where'd you get it?
I painted it.
You did?
Well, is that so hard to believe? Now, we used to spend 2 weeks every summer at the beach. One time, Gary signed me up for a landscape class at some art center out there. I don't know. Now, he used to say I was too much of a hermit, always with my head in a book. He'd say, "You need to get out more, Henry. Be more social. Meet people." I had no interest in people. I never did. Give me a good book over damn people any day. But he insisted. So I went, and that's how it was with Gary.
It's good.
It's terrible. But he had it framed and hung it on the wall anyway, to prove a point, I guess.
Well, it was nice of him.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was always nicer than me. Well, that's what people used to say anyway. Gary's so nice. Why is he with that sour puss?
They just didn't realize that you balanced each other out.
The screens go dark. Session 6. The screens come up. Henry's face is close to the camera as he struggles to see his screen.
Click the little green box that says share at the bottom.
The what? Where?
There's a little green box at the bottom of the screen, right in the middle.
Jesus, this thing.
Oh, don't blow a gasket, Henry. Take your time.
Damn this thing.
The screen suddenly shows Henry's desktop, a photo of a handsome young man in his 20s taken in the late 1970s.
There. Good job. So that's him.
Yep, that's Gary.
Good-looking guy.
Yeah. I found this the other day along with thousands of other photos, all neatly organized and labeled. He started some massive project to put all of our photos onto this computer a few years ago. I forgot all about it until these sessions. It's funny. There are so many pictures of food. Oh, we sure could eat. We used to find the richest, most decadent recipes and make all sorts of fancy meals. Yeah, I didn't realize how many of our good times centered around food. God, no wonder I got diabetes.
People eating their way to happiness is what keeps me in business. When was this taken?
Right after we met, 1978, no, 79.
He looks content.
Huh. Well, he was, I think. Well, those first years we were together were unbelievably perfect. Like a honeymoon. I mean, we hardly ever fought. We just had fun together, you know?
Yeah.
Then a bunch of people we knew, guys our age and younger even, started dropping dead.
Right. That must have been terrible.
Oh, man, everyone was in a panic. There was so much misinformation about how you got it or how it spread. It was years before they really knew, and people were desperate. They wanted a solution, a cure. Look, someone would read some obscure medical journal saying drinking urine helped. The next thing you knew, everyone was slugging down their own piss. And the government was no help. Well, who cared if a bunch of homosexuals died of a mysterious infectious disease? Not Ronald Reagan, that's for sure.
Some things don't change.
I was terrified and angry watching things unfold. I didn't want to leave the house. But Gary wasn't like that. He was a doer. He said, he said, you know, we had to do something. So he found other people who were as scared and mad as us. And we went to meetings, we went to protests. We did things I never would have done alone. I mean, we chained ourselves to the doors of the CDC, for Christ's sakes. And it made a difference. The treatments we have wouldn't have existed without people like us. I just wonder what Gary would be doing if he was alive. Part of me is glad he isn't around to live through it again, but the other part of me... Anyway, That's Gary.
You were together a long time.
A lifetime. How do I go back?
What?
How do I go back? You know, make our faces big again.
Oh, you have to click the little red button that says stop sharing.
God, red button. Damn this.
The photo of Gary disappears.
Did you two ever not get along?
Oh, hell yes. I mean, Gary may have been nice to other people, but at home, he was as stubborn and pig-headed and grouchy as me.
What did you two fight about?
Oh, anything. Whose turn it was to pay the bills. I wore his new shirt before he did. He put the paper towel rack back the wrong way. And basically, it all came down to two things. One, you're not hearing me. Two, you're not listening.
No, those are the same, aren't they?
Similar, but not the same. Things got pretty heated between me and Gary, especially if other things in our life were stressful. You know, work, family, and my mother was dying, for instance. That was hell. But we found ways to work it out.
How?
Well, we'd take long walks and talk over whatever we were fighting about. I mean, sometimes we would walk miles and miles and miles. And by the time we'd get back home, we were ready to move on to more important things, like dinner. Yeah, well, that was a good thing about us. We never fought for long, and we never went to bed angry. We never ran out of things to talk about either.
Oscar and I barely said 2 words to each other all week.
Yeah, I know. I know how that is. Nowadays, months go by, and I hardly talk to anybody.
What am I, chopped liver?
Well, I'm not sure. Does Diet Dog approve of chopped liver?
The screens go dark. Session 7. The screens come up. Henry's room is bare. The painting is no longer hanging on his wall.
Okay then, ready for the big finale?
Not really.
Peter shares his screen. A smiling Dr. Smarty and Diet Dog with the words, "Smart decisions add value."
Ta-da! I could hardly end things without an appearance from Dr. Smarty and Diet Dog.
If I ever see those two idiots again, it'll be too soon.
Luckily, this is your last session. Unless you want another week or two.
Oh, no, I don't think my insurance will pay for more.
Actually, your insurance only pays for 6. I checked. Oh, but don't worry, I'm not billing for this one.
Hey, that's not right. You should get paid.
I should be paying you.
For what?
Really? Anyway, you don't need me anymore. You have all the information and tools you need. Going forward, it'll be up to you to make smart decisions. And whenever you're not sure, ask yourself, what would Dr. Smarty do?
Oh, and then I'll do the opposite.
Well, the bad news is that it doesn't ever really get easy. Type 2 diabetes is very unpredictable, no matter how disciplined you are. You'll have to stay on your toes. There will be highs and lows, good days and bad.
Unlike the rest of my life. How are you doing?
I'm good. Really. It was the right decision. We both knew it wasn't working long before it all started. All this started. It intensified everything that was wrong with us. Speeded things up. But we were going to end up here no matter what. Oscar he just isn't my Gary.
Be careful. I built my entire life around Gary. It was always the two of us against the world. And now he's gone. What else is there for me?
Plenty. You're starting a new life. Who knows what you'll find at your new place? New things to do, new friends to meet.
Well, I'm not one for making friends. I haven't made a friend in 20 years.
Henry, you have to face it. Whether you like it or not, we're friends now. I was thinking maybe we could meet up at the usual time next week. Insurance be damned. What do you say?
No. If I'm not too busy with all my new friends. Oh, say, I sent you something as a thank you for helping me through this.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, I know, but I wanted to.
Well, thanks, Henry. I almost forgot. I finished it. Portrait of a Lady. You were right. It's amazing.
Oh, what did you like best?
I think the best part for me was that at the very end of the story, you feel like you've only really reached the beginning.
Yeah, when the world literally seems like it's ending, you need a good beginning.
They are silent for a few moments, then their screens go dark. Session 1, a Zoom screen. Peter's in his home office. Behind him, Henry's painting hangs next to the bookcase. Peter takes a deep breath.
Mrs. Cohen. Mrs. Cohen, I can't hear you. You must be muted. No, don't cry, Mrs. Cohen. You just have to calm down and click the little audio icon on the lower left corner of the screen. Now, getting upset won't help, Mrs. Cohen. It's understandable. When you don't use computers regularly, they can be frustrating. But I'm here to help. We'll have you up and running in no time. And then you'll see everything will be all right. I promise you, everything's going to be just fine.
Peter turns around in his chair to look at the painting. The end. Our final presentation of the evening will be introduced and narrated by its playwright, Judy Klaas.
Hi, I'm Judy. This play is Assertiveness Training. And in this play, two chronically wussy women have signed up for an assertiveness training course, and two confident women give the wusses tough love. An empty classroom with a whiteboard but no desks. Midge stands alone, looking around nervously. Tina sticks her head in the door.
Excuse me. I don't mean to bother you, but is this classroom 101? I mean, that's what it says here on the door.
Oh, no, that's what I thought when I got here, but I hope we're not wrong. I hope we're not in the wrong classroom.
I wouldn't want to be late on the first day of class. Sometimes I have trouble finding things.
Oh, gee willikers. If we are late, I will totally blame myself for getting you into this.
Oh, no. It's my own fault. I'm Tina.
Oh, hi, Tina. I'm Midge.
They nervously, awkwardly shake hands, first one putting up a hand, then bring it down, then the other.
Sorry.
Sorry.
In here, there's two of them waiting for us.
Zora and Georgia stride into the room. They are very confident. The other two women seem to shrink as their teachers inspect them.
Which one of you is Tina and which one of you is Midge?
You. What's your name?
So I guess that makes you Midge, huh? And you're both here for the assertiveness training, right, Tina?
I hope so. I mean, yes, that's right.
My name's Georgia. My associate Zora here will tell you more about the course.
Okay, so listen up, people. This is a very expensive course, and it's worth every penny. The instruction is personalized. The student-teacher ratio is exact. You have just entered a spiritual boot camp for the ego impaired. We will help you get a life and to overcome your greatest fears. Midge, you say on your sheet, I am taking this course because I am a wuss and I am scared of the guys who hang out at the corner who keep telling me to smile. Would you care to elaborate?
Would I?
Explain yourself.
Oh God. This is so embarrassing. I mean, well, see, these guys on my block in front of the deli, one guy's homeless, and that's terrible. I don't mean to be insensitive to homeless people. But, okay. Okay. Some guys just like hang out there also, and I used to give the homeless guy money, but lately they keep telling me to smile, and I guess I sort of don't feel like smiling when I see them. This is really dumb. But okay, and anyway, so now I avoid going to the deli, but I have to pass there on my way to my subway stop for work. And it's a busy street, and so I can't always cross the street and then cross back. And oh my God, I don't know. Oh, forget it. Oh, it's so silly. Oh my God.
Stop apologizing for your feelings. I said stop it.
Roger.
I'll get this one. Okay, Midge, you pretend to be the guys and I'll show you some stuff to do.
Really? Okay. Oh, hey, baby, what's wrong? Smile. It may never happen. Come on, give me a little sugar.
Here's your sugar, dipstick. Don't tell me to smile. Every woman in this city is not your personal escort, your mommy, or your geisha girl. So, how about you kiss my ass and mind your own damn business?
Midge sinks to the floor, dazed. She grabs onto Zora's pant leg.
Oh, please don't hurt me.
Get up, Midge.
Are you okay? Is she okay?
Zora steadies Midge as she rises.
Right. Now, you try it.
Me?
Uh-huh. Because I'm going to be the guys. Hey, baby. How are you? What's wrong? You want to talk about it? Aw, you're feeling sad. You think you're too good to smile? I'm just trying to be friendly. Come here and let me kiss it and make it better.
Please leave me alone, please. And don't say things like that. I don't like that, and that's not very nice. How was that? Was that okay?
For starters, sure. Georgia, go for it.
Okay, Tina, it says here, I'm taking this course so that my friends will stop calling me the little dormouse, and my boss will stop sexually harassing me, right? Well, I'm your boss, so make me stop. Oh, Tina, honey, that is a very becoming dress. I like it when you wear it, and maybe...
No, I mean, no, that's not how he does it.
Yes, yes.
He's sneaky. He sneaks stuff in. And I'm not the only one. Only HR pretends to not know about it.
Okay, so you be the boss then. You go on and show me.
Any major calls while I was out, Tina?
No, sir.
Are you wearing any underpants? Well, if Bill Patterson calls, put him through to me. He doesn't like that.
Here's some Kleenex. Keep going.
I'll be in my office all afternoon.
Whoa, mister. Rewind. That crack about the underpants was completely unacceptable. And I am sick of your juvenile, dirty mouth. I'm also connected directly to the cloud, and I have enough sound and footage of this crap to make you a world-famous household name and shut you down permanently. So watch it! And I'll be sure to tell you, sir, if Mr. Patterson calls.
Wow.
Want to try it?
Wow.
You'll feel better. You'll see.
Wow. I could never do that in a million billion years.
Why not?
Well, he might get mad at me. All of them there, the whole firm, all the partners, they might think I was being aggressive.
Okay, time out, people. Maybe you have been taught that assertive means aggressive and strong woman means bitch. So you tried to be accommodating and sweet and understanding instead. But you've got to learn that sweet
It's for suckers.
and shy
It's for losers.
is quiet
It's for catatonics.
and passive
It's for victims.
and pathetic.
It's for you until you get a life.
They crowd the two wimps who are terrified and try to get away. They focus on Midge.
What's the matter, Midge? You scared the world's gonna bite you?
You think you're gonna explode if you express a little rage?
Your face gonna crack open if you yell?
Quit bullying her.
Now the teachers switch to hammering away at Tina with some shoving and poking and lots of yelling.
Dad, Tina, what are you gonna do about it?
Gonna stick up for her, and you can't even look out for number one? Wuss?
By now they are goading both wimps who are huddled together.
Loser.
Stop it! Leave us alone!
Get away from us! Go screw!
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, ladies. You just passed your first examination.
Really? You're not mad at us? Oh, I'm sorry, I swore.
Oh, come on now. We're going out, and we're having some tall, cold beers.
Dora and Georgia go out, their arms around the excited, smiling wimps, giving them more words of encouragement. End of play.
Great job, cast. Very, very well done. Hey. Thank you, and a big thank you to everyone watching. The show will stay up on our Facebook page, or you may view it on our website or on YouTube. Thank you for your continued support. Next Tuesday, we will present another original work, Insane Art. Watch our Facebook page for more information. Thank you for watching, and see you next week.